The reason why Christ says fear is useless is because it robs us of the grace of God. Now, how does it do that? In order for God to instill with us His grace, grace, by the way, is God's own life, His own presence, His own power. In order for us to receive that, we need to get rid of fear. Fear robs us of that grace in this manner. God, who is fearlessness, because there's nothing to fear. Even Satan was a creature made by God, who was second in power. Satan cannot do anything without God's allowing it. God is infinitely and eternally greater than Satan, who is a creature therefore finite and limited. And God, therefore, in order to give us this infinite and eternal expression of His love, which is grace, needs for us to be open to that infinite and eternal love. When we fear, we put parameters within our trust, within our faith, within our love. So we say, oh God, I want you only to this extent, because from there on I fear. Now we're cutting off God's grace to some extent. If we say, oh God, I trust in you and I believe in you, even in hardship, even in difficult times, we are now open to an unending influx of God's divine grace. The book of Revelation, chapter 12, gives us a good example. Here we have a situation where the earth is under tribulation and chastisement. And up in the heavens is seen a vision with all these saints around God's throne, and they're singing, "Now have salvation and power come, the reign of our God, and the authority of His anointed one. For the accuser of our brothers is cast out, who night and day accused them before God. They defeated him by the blood of the Lamb," etc. Well, here we have this tribulation going on, this reign of some kind of anti-Christian figure. And then they say, "So rejoice, you heavens, and you that dwell therein." So here we have rejoicing in the face of calamity and tribulation. Not because the people are being chastised or the earth is being scorched, but because God is humbling us in order to raise us up. See, God allows tribulations and trials and even temptations in our lives in order to not only humble us, but also to reward us and raise us up. Jesus had to be put to death in order to be resurrected. So God is never absent, even in the face of tribulation, and therefore we have nothing to fear. We should always trust in His mercy.